What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another ranking. With the release of Bumblebee, the 7th film in the Transformers franchise, and the prequel to the Transformers franchise, might I add, I'm going to be giving you guys my ranking for all 7 Transformers movies from worst to best. 90% of these movies are awful, but I got to give my ranking because Bumblebee came out. Before I get started, guys, let me know your rankings for all the Transformers movies down below in the comments section, and let's have a great discussion. Keep in mind, this list is completely subjective. These are just my personal opinions on all the Transformers films. Your ranking could be completely different from mine, so please respect that, and without further ado, let's get started with this shit. Coming in at number 6 is Transformers: The Last Knight. This movie is one of the worst films I've seen this decade. Transformers: The Last Knight is absolutely god-awful. I had to rewatch it just to do this ranking. The whole movie is nothing. It's nothing but the same old stuff back and forth. Mark Wahlberg as Cade Yeager is the saving grace in both of these movies. Really, he's not that good in this movie, in all honesty. Anthony Hopkins is also in the film, completely wasted. And the girl is obviously there just because she's in a Michael Bay movie. And Optimus Prime is extremely unlikable in this movie. They had the twist of him being the bad guy and it's glossed over like that. The whole movie is a 2-hour and 29-minute abomination where I was just sick and tired of rewatching this movie. I fell asleep. This whole movie's terrible. Transformers: The Last Knight is my least favorite. It's god-awful. Coming in at number 5 is another shitty one. Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. This is another one that's probably a lot of people's least favorite. Oh my god. Sam Witwicky, played by Shia LaBeouf, is just awful in this movie, but he's goddamn hilarious. There's a scene where he's in college class and then apparently touches the Allspark in the first movie, and he just goes absolutely insane where he's given a lecture and he's just like, what was that? I guess it's in the script. Michael Bay, what were you thinking? Megan Fox, she is better in this one, but she's obviously there for eye candy. It's a college movie. Optimus Prime is the best part of it, in all honesty. It pissed me off that they killed him off for a while and then he shows up again at the end. It's just part of the Optimus Prime formula that I'm pissed at. And also Sam's parents. Oh my god. Why are these people in these movies? These are the worst written characters, the Jar Jar Binkses of this franchise. And also a robot humps Megan Fox's leg. What else needs to be said about this movie? Coming in at number 4 is going to be Transformers: Age of Extinction. This movie is so goddamn long, but I don't goddamn hate it like I do the other two, but this movie is just, it's boring. The whole entire movie is boring. We have Mark Wahlberg as Cade Yeager to replace Shia LaBeouf, and a new girl who is underage, Nicola Peltz from The Last Airbender. She's terrible. Jack Rayner also is god-awful in this movie. He's extremely annoying. Again, these Transformers movies focus in on the human beings and not the Transformers. Optimus Prime doesn't do much in this movie at all. He disappears again and then he shows up again at the end. Bumblebee as well. There's not enough awesome Transformer stuff. Again, I also like Lockdown, the new Transformer Decepticon in this movie. He was pretty badass. Kelsey Grammer, great actor. Why did you waste him in this movie? Stanley Tucci as well is awful in this film. Oh my god. And T.J. Miller, one of the funniest actors in my opinion. They kill him off too. That was a surprise. Michael Bay just doesn't know what he's doing. He just makes 2 hours worth of non-stop explosions, extravaganza, and that's what Age of Extinction is. It's a near 3-hour-long movie. Coming in at number 3 is going to be Transformers: Dark of the Moon. This is not a terrible one. Now we're getting to the not terrible Transformers movies. Dark of the Moon, it's okay. It's fine. This is actually the most action-packed one. The first act of this movie is so goddamn boring, with the moon landing, Sentinel Prime voiced by Leonard Nimoy, rest in peace Mr. Spock, and here, Sentinel Prime, he's an okay villain. Yeah, if you didn't know, Sentinel Prime turns to the Decepticons, which is not surprising. Optimus Prime is probably the best he's been in this film. He's pretty badass in this movie, and Bumblebee is the best he's been. I think Bumblebee's badass in this film. The final battle, the Battle of Chicago, is the highlight by far. Once it gets to that final act, it's entertaining from here on out. Again, the military people, Josh Duhamel and Tyrese Gibson, they're likable people, but they don't need to be main characters. We don't need military subplot people in these Transformers movies. Shia LaBeouf, this was his last Transformers movie. He was actually really good in this movie. I think Shia LaBeouf gives his best performance in the franchise in this one. Rosie Huntington-Whiteley is the new attractive hot girlfriend to Sam Witwicky. Megan Fox decided she's done with these movies. Overall, the performances are not that good. John Turturro as well, not in that much. And yeah, Dark of the Moon, it's okay. It could have been a lot better. The Battle of Chicago was the best by far. Coming in number 3 is going to be Transformers the movie, 1986, the original animated Transformers film. Do you have the power? Transformers, robots in the sky. Yeah, this one, it's very cheesy, but it is pretty entertaining. All the Autobots versus the Decepticons. You have Peter Cullen, of course, as Optimus Prime, Peter Weller as Megatron, and Leonard Nimoy as Galvatron. What more could you ask? This is a really entertaining guilty pleasure that you could just turn on from here forth. Transformers the movie, it could be a lot of people's favorite, and I don't blame you, because this one is a really fun Transformers movie that doesn't over-rely on a long-ass runtime, and it's just entertaining as hell and full of nostalgia. Coming in at number 2 is Transformers, the first one, 2007. This is the respectable Transformers film. The first one Michael Bay directed. He directed 5 Transformers movies. The first act is just not that good in all honesty. Shia LaBeouf as Sam Witwicky trying to impress Megan Fox. Sam finds Bumblebee, purchases him, and then he finds out all these Autobots, including Optimus Prime and everybody. They're trying to find the Allspark, aka the Cube, to try to keep it away from Megatron and the Decepticons. I love Peter Weller's voice as Megatron, so menacing, and Peter Cullen as Optimus Prime. Such a badass. I love Peter Cullen's voice. He's perfect as Optimus Prime. Some of the issues, John Turturro is... I don't like John Turturro in these movies, in all honesty. He's really annoying. He's extremely annoying in Revenge of the Fallen, and for some reason, he comes back in The Last Night, but John Turturro was my least favorite. I did love that scene where Bumblebee pisses on him, though. Once again, the movie is too long. It overstays its welcome. But in all honesty, this is the most watchable Transformers film that Michael Bay directed, and it's a fun time. Coming in at number 1 is the newly released Bumblebee. Yes, Bumblebee is by far the best Transformers film. I saw it last night. My review's up on my channel. Go check it out. I love this movie. Travis Knight absolutely nailed it. Haley Steinfeld is awesome, and Bumblebee is great. The relationship is so perfect. John Cena is pretty entertaining as well. The score, that 1980s vibe to this movie was so entertaining. The action was fun. Bumblebee just had a lot more emotion than any other Transformers movie. Travis Knight absolutely knocked it out of the park, and it's by far the best Transformers movie, in my opinion. So there you have it, guys. That was my ranking for all 7 Transformers movies. So in the comment section below, let me know your guys' rankings. Did you love my list? Don't agree? Let's have a great discussion. Thank you guys as always for watching this ranking, and if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe today for more content. All my social media links are in the description down below. Click that notification bell on your way out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!